Right. This is a very interesting practical, and I actually learned this with you guys while I make this video because personally I never done this before. And in the Cambridge IGCSE, ICT doesn't require us to do this, and EdSL wants us to do something like this to create a little page break and change the orientation inside Microsoft Word. Now, this activity called using page layout and page numbering, and we're going to create a page layouts and page numbering by creating this from figure 15.50. Okay, now it's at a glance you saw that you can create this into 3 pages, and you immediately think, oh, I'm going to press enter, 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 and create 3 pages immediately. No. To do this delicately, because you can see that page 1 is portrait, page 2 is landscape, and then page 3 is portrait. And this particular one is really help us to actually find where to do this because this is LibreOffice Writer and EdXL wants us to figure out on ourselves. But knowing that you guys always like to have some kind of help, so I created this video for you guys to see that. So in order to create this orientation, we can go ahead and open up a new document like this, like a portrait orientation right there. So our very first page right here, it's going to be portrait. And again, we're not going to press enter, 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 enter so that we have a lot of new lines and create 3 pages for us. That's not going to work. And to make sure that we create that, we need to make sure that we hover all the way to layouts and then select breaks, okay? And we're going to create section breaks that help us to create a next page for section breaks over in Microsoft Word. And this one, once you click that, you will be able to see immediately a page is created for you. So we're going to repeat that until we create the 3rd page by going again, layout, breaks, and then we select the next page right there. You can see 3 pages there. If you remember correctly, page 2 wants us to change it into a landscape orientation. So we make sure that we hover and make sure our cursor is somewhere around page 2. And what we're going to do is go to orientation, and we're going to change the 2nd page into a landscape orientation. And you'll be able to see that page 1, 2, and 3 are 3 different orientation page. What we can do immediately, we just need to just go and press our cursor over to page 1, and then we're going to create that center title page, large one. So I'm going to just type in page 1, and then I'm going to type in portrait orientation. All right, just to match what the textbook wants us to do. And I know that this is very small, and because I purposely leave it there because I want to change that to a title style so that it's going to be large. I'm going to put this on the center. And if you want to make this larger again, it's completely up to you. So I'm going to change that to 48 font so that this actually matches page 1 portrait orientation right there. Now, if you want to exactly make everything capitalization and you don't really want to type it all over again, because I've typed it and I didn't realize that everything is capital. So I'm just going to teach you a little thing. Like for example, you type everything, but the requirement asks us to make everything capitalized. You can actually change that by a click of a button by just selecting the whole thing right there. And then select this AA, like change case right over here, this button. And then you do so by putting everything into uppercase, and that would change everything automatically for you. And that, you adjust it, this will be a full uppercase kind of a title. And I'm pretty lazy again to do so in page 2 by typing everything again. So I'm just going to double click the cursor right there over in page 2 and I paste that so I can just directly change a few things and then type this out as landscape orientation. And then the 3rd page is just literally portrait orientation. Just need to change the page number to 3. Exactly. We did that. Matching to the entire requirement of the textbook. But if you do observe at the bottom there, they ask us to do a little bit of page number. even though we can't see it in this digital page. But here it asks us to include the page number in the footer, and we did those. We did those in the previous video. So it's a very simple process. So if you want to do so, you can just go ahead and select insert and then footer, or you can just double click the footer section and then it will open up the footer and header menu. And to use that style, it was semaphore or semaphore. And I'm just gonna choose that. And I'm gonna just put this left align just to match the requirements of this text right here. Okay, so that's basically it. All right. So the page number is now appeared in every pages that we need, page 1, 2, and 3. And with that, you completed this activity. Go ahead and screenshot it, put it into Padlet, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.